My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto, coming to you guys live. Yep, live once again, I think. Yep, I'm live. How's everybody doing? Saturday night, evening, morning for some people. One guy on the Theta stream was saying it's 6 a.m. where he's at, and he's up. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in for this stream. You guys are awesome. So, the things I want to talk about today are pretty interesting. A lot of stuff. The unexpected breakout, which is kind of happening right now. We have Bitcoin at 11,522, bouncing off of, lower range we got to midweek. I mean, just a couple days ago, we were at 11,001. It looked like we were going down to that CME Gap. And we had a bunch of CME Gap shorters doing their business. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, everybody? So, yeah, I mean, the markets are hanging on and bouncing off. And before I get into the unexpected breakout, I just want to kindly ask everyone to follow me on all my social platforms. I'm on Uptrend, the decentralized platform, posting there. I'm on Instagram, posted my city council speech on there, one first before other people saw it. So follow me on there, and I'm also on Facebook. Follow me on there. All the links can be found up here and in the description of all my videos. So definitely tune in. That would be much appreciated. Whoa. Yeah, I'm still bullish on Edgeware, Thomas. I actually talked about that in my Polkadot video. Top rebound coins, Polkadot. I said it then. If I didn't mention these coins, it doesn't mean I'm not bullish. People think if I don't talk about a coin like weekly, I'm not bullish on it. It's hard to talk about stuff weekly in crypto when there's so much going on, and there's waves of what projects go through. Some projects are putting out a lot of stuff and they go into a down slump, and it's just yeah. Thanks, Womp, you mother crazy son of a bee's notch. $300, man. I appreciate it. It sure is getting breezy in here, and the stakes are fired up with xDai. And, there is another one I'm actually going to talk about, a new altcoin. Probably going to get deeper into it on Monday, so yeah, some good picks lately. Oh, so this is very important to me. So everyone has been commenting, there's scam ads after scam ads, from YouTube on your videos. And I've noticed it. It's because the scammers are now exploiting YouTube's ad system, and they're targeting crypto people, because of course they'd be targeting crypto like channels because crypto holders watch crypto channels. They're going to get a better return doing this than if they advertise to a gaming, or makeup, So right here, this is very important for creators. So if you're a creator, you're probably not watching me because you hate me, but you shouldn't. I'm trying to help you guys out. Now, there's a link right here for this ad. All the ads have to have this link. And if you right click on it, it will copy the video URL. Copy that URL. Now, if you're a creator like me, you need to go into your AdSense account. And you can actually block these guys. So I'm going to actually block this one live. And I've actually been blocking them since I figured this out just a day ago. And yeah, you got to go into your AdSense, you go to blocking controls, content, and you have to go to all sites. Then you just take that URL, copy it right here, you search, and it will pull it up. As you can see, that scammer is allowed to advertise on my channel right now. I can personally block this, you guys, and that's what I'm doing. So now, boom, I got like 8 blocked. Figured it out. Yeah. So, YouTubers, no more scam ads on me. I'm trying. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing. Yeah, it's a crazy scam world, as you can see, guys. But now let's talk about the Bitcoin breakout. So, 11,524. We're surging. It's looking good. Why is this right here? Oh, yeah. So, futures. You know, futures volume is very dominant in the crypto markets. It's growing and growing. It's not outdone spot volume yet, but it's going to here soon, and it's going to be what drives the cryptocurrency price. And it's been growing absolutely outstanding. Just from quarter 2 of 2019, it has over doubled. It's actually pretty much 4x'd, close to. And the thing you want to look at regarding this, and I've went over this a couple times, is the longs versus shorts liquidations. So as you can see, 2 weeks ago, a little under a week and a half, $44 million worth of shorts were liquidated in just one day. And then as we went down throughout the rest of the week, we had, you know, similar little bits. You know, so if you look at the liquidations, you know, over time, we have 163 million that happened in the shorts over the course of the week. But in that one day, pretty much, we had a bulk of the liquidations, which is almost a third of that. So if you go to here, chart, and I'm going to do my little TA. So this is, oh, no, I wanted to circle. This is the liquidation right here. That big old jump that happened for the longs, the green, bulk of that happened right here. The rest of it, here, here, here. You know, in my opinion, there's a lot more money to be made. You got a third of that, of what these three, all total in this time span right here, happened in one just move. So I just foresee another, just one of those, that's going to wreck so many shorts. And I don't know if it's going to come right now. We actually may deflate farther because people are eyeing that CME gap. And the CME gap is at 9.6K. So if people are eyeing it, CME gap, you know, of course they might take it down a little bit lower to get people really putting in the big shorts because they think it's going to happen. But then the reversal will come and it will be one green dildong, in my opinion. That's just what I'm thinking. Damn, am I already shadow banned? No. Alright, well, yeah, so it's going to be a long trip up after this. You know, there could be a little bit more time down. But the green candle is going to wreck a bunch of shorts. But it is going to go right back down. But overall, I see bullish, personally. And I just see this as a setup. Because we're going after lower low, lower low. It looks so bearish. It looks like the... I mean, if people think it's going to happen, the majority of the markets think it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. In my opinion. Will I talk about UBT? And if not, why? I do talk about UBT. I talk about baseline. I'm sorry I haven't talked about it lately, but no reason. Just other things have interested me more. Arwin, thank you for your tip. No, not shadow banned yet. But my live streams have been not getting as popular as they once were. I was getting like almost 3,000 people. Last one I only got like 1.7K. So yeah, talking about the Bitcoin price, I do personally think a big green dildong, a breakout, is going to come on the bullish side. Don't know when. No one knows when. I hate the YouTubers that are telling you to go leverage trade and acting like they know exactly when. No one does. And they're wrong 95% of the time. I'm wrong a majority of the time too, probably. Hey, Arthur's Teotzio loves me from the Philippines. Philippine, I don't know what a PHP is. Philippine peso? Thank you, brother. You're very generous, man. So next token. This is the brand new token I was talking about. So instead of ending my crypto episode, I'm actually going to begin it with the crypto I haven't talked about. And that is CVP Power Pool. what is PowerPool? It's basically a lending pool focused on governance tokens. They're going to be starting out with tokens like Compound, Balancer, Lend, Wi-Fi, BZRX, Acro. There's another one. And it's focusing on pooling together those governance tokens, and then, of course, creating borrowing and lending pools focused on that. But the other thing is what is done with the tokens. So there's going to be basically DAOs based on how the tokens are used. You know, are they going to be used to yield farm this way? What's going to happen? So each pool is going to have different returns based on what people are deciding it should do. And it is in alpha, actually beta stage. They do have the alpha out. Go to the app. It automatically connects to the xDai network, which I find very interesting. But there are other networks they're working with, Ethereum and Matic, Ethereum mainnet and Matic. I'm going to get into it on Monday, so I don't want to ruin my video, but I personally think they're going with xDai. And if you look into what's going on with the beta is happening specifically on xDai and not the other chains. They're doing a limited participation round of 100 people right now, and it was done on xDai. Happy weekend. Hey, thanks, Papa Whoop. Canadian, 139 bucks. Dude, you guys are so generous. You guys don't have to do this, but I hope I'm helping you, and that's the reason you guys are being super generous. My Hui are missing? Uh-oh. I understand you're a YouTuber first and talk about things that bring more viewers. UBT is not so hot now. No problem. I feel you. I actually talked about UBT when it wasn't hot. It was basically pretty much unknown. I like to, I mean, if you notice me, I like to find things. I like to be the first person to find things. I'm still doing research into UBT, so if I find things, oh yeah, you're gonna know it, see it brought up. Just picked up their ledger. What is the best way to store keys? Keep pass, paper, what's your take? Take care, buddy. Cheers from Switzerland. Oh, I want to go to Switzerland so bad. Thank you for your tip, man. I personally am doing it hardware, but the safest way actually is a paper wallet. Hardware wallets all can have their vulnerabilities. I haven't heard of one that doesn't. I think Trezor might be the most. I mean, there's new ones coming out, and I haven't done research, but out of the popular ones right now, Ledger and Trezor, I think Trezor's more secure. But I use both. Spread out your risk. So I recommend actually spreading out your risk. Thank you for the tip, man. Hey Chico, can you check out my friend's StarCraft themed DeFi project? Pylon.finance combines yield farming and GPU mining. I will check it out, man. Unfortunately, one of my rules of my streams, I appreciate your $20 tip, is I don't get tipped to go look at coins. If I did that, I would be getting tipped like crazy, and the streams would be consisting of all of that. So if I start it, I can't. I might take a look after because it does sound interesting, but I gotta keep my rule. Please provide opinion on ZZZ Finance. I haven't looked into it before BTC. I appreciate your tip, but similar thing. Scotty P. Hot Milton Baby Doll was one of the first beta testers for ZVP. Who is Hot Milton Baby Doll? I do need to do more research into some of the beta testers. Ooh, Ocean Protocol video soon, please. Is your mind a burning or something? No, I'm actually looking into stuff. And we're going to get into that, you guys. So, the PowerPool Alpha, it's out. I think it is going to go on xDai. Personally, like the full version of it. I think it's the one that can handle it. If you watch the Reddit video, you know, Matic versus xDai. I think those two are in the lead, you know. PowerPool, xDai, Matic. Again, you see another similarity of them using two different. And that's not only me. But this is interesting. So if you didn't know, Consensus acquired JP Morgan's Quorum. And Unchained Podcast just had a big talk about what it's going to do for Consensus, how it will fit in. I'm not going to play all of it. It's long.
Raised boring. A question.
Yeah, boring. It is boring. I try to cut my stuff in 10 minutes, keep it interesting. But this is interesting about xDai. So regarding Quorum, building on top of Quorum, xDai is building. They have the qDai chain. The qDai chain is an experimental chain built on top of the Quorum blockchain platform. A special patch was applied to Quorum Go client to support a block reward contract. This feature initially appeared in the Parity Ethereum client and allows flexible token minting. So they've been working on it for some time if it initially appeared in the Parity Ethereum client, because Parity Ethereum isn't even called that anymore. It's Open Ethereum. But regarding qDai, what did they use? So they actually used the chain for the Reddit scaling competition. And this was actually how they showed that they could do Reddit scaling for millions of people. Quorum isn't fully decentralized, and that's not what Reddit wants, but is millions of transactions possible in a fully decentralized way right now? It's not. But they're showing that it is possible eventually on xDai. But yeah, here's the qDai validator network. They have a whole block explorer and network explorer. It's not only blocks, you're actually seeing the validators and a lot more. Live, built by Splunk, their enterprise partner, multi-billion dollars of revenue going through Splunk. One of the only teams that had that too. It wasn't only xDai, it was xDai and Splunk. So again, that gives them credence, weight to their submission. Milk them. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know the Bitcoin bond girl. Okay. Thank you, Scotty, for clearing that up and tipping twice. Alex Gomez, I yearn for knowledge. Oh, he must like Yearn. Well, interesting things with Yearn. Tokens are being minted on xDai from Yearn. But this was interesting to me. So after doing more research into the scaling on xDai, I found out there was a collaboration with actually someone who submitted another proposal to them. So I almost criticized Matic for this. And now I'm like, oh, well, they actually had to use another person too? So, interesting. So to complete the challenge, xDai, of course, collaborated with Splunk, which is good because they're a massive enterprise outside of blockchain company, security focused. And they also collaborated with the Connects team to enable state channel functionality to xDai. A working implementation is now available at Spacefold. So what is Connects? Decentralized programmable micropayments for the decentralized web. State channel technology. There actually isn't a token, I don't think. See, that's what's weird about this. And actually, I found this when doing my research, and it didn't make sense to me then, but it makes sense to me now. xDai block scout. Yeah, this makes sense now. Something's going on with xDai, and I think Connects might launch their token on xDai. So if you go to their all tokens, actually I might be able to search right here. Yep, see, Connects token. Gosh, dang it. Interesting. That's interesting. But Connects is a very sophisticated layer 2 protocol. They said they built Spacefold, and they actually submitted their own submission to the Reddit scaling competition. And this goes back to, I don't think state channels are going to win. Evan Van Ness said that developers know it can't do all of what Reddit wants it to do. But I think xDai is that. And so yeah, Spacefold is their state channel technology. And again, what I find interesting is right now it supports 3 layer 2 chains: Matic, Optimism, and xDai. And they have Scale and Arbitrum coming too. Also, a couple of other layer 2 submissions to the scaling competition. But the reason I don't think they'll win, because again, look at coming soon. You know, they're not fully ready compared to the others. But Spacefold is out right now, and you can actually transfer from a chain, one chain to another chain. So xDai, or one layer 2 to another layer 2. Instead of, you know, just Ethereum to a layer 2, you can go from actually xDai to Matic. So yeah, they're a pretty advanced layer 2 product. It's out right now, Spacefold. You can go xDai, REKT, Kovan, Matic, REKT, Kovan. Oh, whoa, sorry guys if I'm missing your tips. I didn't even notice, sorry. Daniel, ZCN is Oracle's technology solution with Chainlink, mainnet Q4. ZCN. Sounds interesting. I might take a look after. I appreciate your tip, man. Oh, no problem, VTach. Yeah, the streams, it's just I want to get through the content. I try to keep these to a half hour. Mr. Atui, would appreciate your feedback on Curve DAO when you get a chance, please. Curve DAO. Maybe here soon. Curve Finances DAO, are you talking about? Good things going on with it, and a lot of these DAOs actually, in my opinion, might be moved over the xDai chain. Zero Chain, ZCN, Oracle Cloud, Decentralized Storage, GPU Serverless, 2FA, and token is tied to data interest. Oracle team. Okay, another ZCN. Okay. Well, I might take a look. Thank you, Daniel. Flux token. 150,000 market cap, 10x today. Everyone, you're still tipping me for your tokens. You suckers. Just want me to shill your tokens. So, getting into the next stuff I want to talk about is Energy Web. And if you're an Energy Web holder, you're going to be excited about this because my research is just freaking shabing shaboomed it. I'll tell you that. So, Innovation Challenge I want to first get into. That was recently in July, end of July. They put it out. Winners were announced. The Ocean AI Bridge. That was one of the winners. But this is what I want to talk about. The next one. The EWTEE. Confidentiality through Trusted Off-Chain Execution for EW Chain. So it's a TEE solution. I've talked about a few of those. I mean, Enigma was working. IXX working on it. Stuff. But actually, Substrate TEE. So this is actually going to be a parachain. Possibly a tooling. I don't know. It's going to be part of the core of Polkadot, in my opinion. It's Substra TE. And that was actually... Where do I want to talk about? Here it is. It's a project supported by Web3, of course. It's off-chain trusted compute, basically, for the Substrate Polkadot ecosystem. And actually... Damn it. Yeah, so right here is what I wanted to say. So in this, it says the team behind EWTEE developed Substra TEE, a framework for trusted off-chain computation for the Polkadot ecosystem, and proposes to port this solution to the EW chain. So that's big right there. I mean, you realize that Energy Web and their builders are very ingrained with Polkadot. I mean, if they're building Substra TEE, of course, yeah, it's going to be ported over to Energy Web. Energy Web is the energy chain. Daniel, thank you, man. No problem. You're awesome, dude. Tipping like a madman. Hey, Chico, Ethereum DOT, what are you more bullish on? Where do you think both fit within the ecosystem? Recently invested in DOT. Well, Ethereum, I mean... Ethereum's goal was to be the world's computer. You know, they meant to have games on top of it. They meant to, you know, be the next decentralized internet. But the limitations of proof of work are holding that back. It's obvious. Ethereum 2.0 is supposed to solve that. But what Polkadot is doing is not necessarily trying to put everything on one chain. They're trying to create like a backbone where each different chain will fit into a slot of that backbone. So they're trying to become basically like the ISP of blockchains. Multiple blockchains will connect to it. I don't know what's going to happen. I do like Polkadot. I mean, Gavin Wood is highly ingrained with the ecosystem. He created Solidity, the most used language. He created the virtual machine. I mean, people think, you know, Ethereum, Polkadot compatibility isn't going to be there. It's going to be one of the most compatible out there because he created the virtual machine. I mean, thank you for the tip. Hey brother, how are you? It's MJ again. We love you so much. Please let us know your thoughts on Falcon Swap FSW. Trying to change the whole DeFi space. Product launch soon. We really need your opinion. Again, I appreciate your large tip, but I try not to just get tipped to talk about coins. I mean, if I uncover it, you know, and it's good, I'm going to talk about it. And I'm trying to do my research as much as possible, but every coin right now is saying they're going to change DeFi. So I'm, again, looking for the projects that have been building this, not for, you know, a couple months. They've been building this for years. What was I going to talk about? Okay, yeah, so off-chain with this. So this is actually the big stuff regarding Energy Web. So if you've never heard of the German energy transition, it's called the Energy Win. I don't even know how to speak German, but right there is what it says in German. This was proposed, I think, in 2000, maybe even the 90s, where Germany was going to transition from fossil fuels, you know, to sustainable, not necessarily decentralized was thought of when they first started it, but now it's a big blockchain, and decentralization is a big part of this transition. But it's to get, you know, Germany off of fossil fuels and to the future of energy. And it is put on by the government. The Federal Ministry of Education and Research put out this article, Euro 20DE. And it's actually part of more than just Germany. The European Union has a big, you know, set of regulations and transitional phases that they're going through with sustainable energy as well. It's required for a lot of these countries to do it. So this is big because the Germany Energy Solutions Initiative, it was coordinated and financed by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, BMWI, is implemented in cooperation with its partners, including the German Chambers of Commerce abroad. Not relevant, but this one is, the German Energy Agency, DENA. So, DENA, who is DENA? Dana Bobena. So again, here's the Energy Solutions Initiative, and it says, and examples of stuff going on are DENA's Renewable Energy Solutions Program. So who is DENA? Basically, they are an agency out there that is contracted by the government to, hey, let's get this done. They are putting on a lot of the projects. Founded in 2000, 650 approved projects, 96 currently in, and 257 employees. But these guys are working with, you know, the government, the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy. That's who they're working with. And they're not only Germany. All these dark blue represent areas in the world where DENA has projects going on. And this is as October 2017, you guys. That's more now. DENA's pretty involved. Germany is very involved with their technology throughout the world, if you didn't know. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much for your tip, man. I appreciate it. Hi, Tyler. Greetings from Munich, Germany. Hey, Germany. We're talking a lot about it. Thanks for the Uniswap coverage. Epic. 10x link. F pair today. DeFi exchanges are epic. Thank you for your research. Always a pleasure. Benedict. You're awesome, man. Thank you. Have I looked at RSR lately? I know you did your research back then. It's like the only coin that connects Amazon and Netflix in South America? What? I might have to look into that. I do hold a little bit of RSR. I am more bullish on Maker, but I mean, multiple stable coins are going to be needed, especially decentralized. And I do need to look more into RSR now that I say that. Anis Bakit. He just likes my research. Thank you, man. I haven't looked fully deep into Mantra DAO, but it is highly hyped and people are buying a lot of it. So I still need to do full research. Crypto and culture. Yo, Chico, can you make Scotty P a mod on here? These chats are getting hectic with the price rise of crypto. I will make Scotty P a mod after this. I should have made a mod a while ago. I don't know why Scotty P. Can you tell me a safe site where to purchase DOT and xDai at? Sorry, TY. I appreciate your tip, but that's super financial question you're asking me, and I can't recommend stuff like that. There's a lot of good exchanges. Just make sure it's one that's, you know, you can use. Decentralized exchanges. There's no rules against it yet, so anyone can use that. But if you're going to use a centralized exchange, make sure it's one you can use in your country. So yeah, Dana, they're across the world. So here's an article on the German Energy Solutions Initiative. This was just to show that this Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy is from the government of Germany. So what is this about? What am I even supposed to be talking about right here? Oh, this is, yeah, just their other program, Renewable Energy Solutions Program from Dana. That was talked about in this article with the federal government. The government, I shouldn't say federal. But Dana, they have the Future Energy Lab. And here's where we start figuring out stuff. So, Future Energy Lab, what is this? Smart contract register for the energy industry. That should make your ears perk. Data provision based on CO2 mapping. Okay. Blockchain-based database for device identities. That should make your ears. Okay, so they go into a lot of it. And this comes back to Ocean, why you maybe should be looking at Ocean. AI is part of Dana too. They also have, of course, blockchain, which we should be focusing on Energy Web. But I'm going to make the connections right to Energy Web because we're going to click into their blockchain. And they have 3 publications, Dana does. 3 publications on blockchain. I wonder if every one of them connects to Energy Web. I wonder. Energy Web. 6-7 times in their first one. Blockchain in the integrated energy transition. Not only referenced, it's in there. Multiple times. And their partners are very interesting. One of them, Siemens, is an Energy Web partner, but a lot of big German utilities. They don't list Energy Web, though, as their study partner. So this is their next one. It's called Vulnerabilities in Smart Meter Infrastructure. Can blockchain provide a solution? Well, okay, here it is. Who authored it? Christopher Berger, ESMT, and Dr. Anna Trebojevic, Grid Singularity and the Energy Web Foundation. Oh, snap. Well, then you go into their third one, Study Blockchain in the Energy Transition. Oops, I gotta go this way. So, nothing about Energy Web in this one. I was like, damn. So are they not looking at it? Well, look at this. The authors wish to express their gratitude to Grid Singularity, in particular Ewald Hess and his team, aka Energy Web. Grid Singularity is the big enterprise company behind Energy Web. Once again. So now we're going to get even deeper into a prediction I have coming. So I have a prediction. Of course, Germany is going to build a German electric parachain. I mean, Dana is going to launch it. I'm sure there's going to be an announcement or something coming. It's obvious. I mean, if you go to the Twitter too of Dana, be able to find it. Yeah, damn it. I might be able to find it on their website. Well, I'm not going to spend a half hour looking for it, but they are retweeting each other a lot right now. I might put that in a further video. So, here we go. Germany's Climate Action Program. This gets into my prediction, you guys. Video coming for iExec RLC V5. Enterprise release and announcement in September. Well, yeah, no, there's going to be big stuff coming with iExec in September. I mean, I predicted AWS, but that stuff is kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, if big stuff comes, I've made my predictions. Emery Williams, thank you, man. Oh, it's right there, the Twitter icon. I don't see it, you guys. Yeah, screw this. I'm not going to look for it. You can find Dana's Twitter. No. Oh, this probably isn't Dana's. This is probably just... Yeah, see, this is just me to retweet it, you guys. So, let me get into this. Germany's Climate Action Program. 2030. They have a lot of stuff that's supposed to be required to be done by 2030 regarding solar panels, batteries, homes outfitted with smart meters, greenhouse gas levels. But one of them relates to the financial industry. And this is what I found interesting. It says, they announced some concrete measures, like issuing green state bonds and aligning public investment funds to sustainability principles. It also plans to develop a communication strategy to raise awareness among citizens of green and sustainable finance options. The plan proposes an enhanced role for Germany's publicly owned development bank, KfW, in assisting the economy's sustainable transition. So, KfW, who are they? You know, they're a big bank, public owned, I mean, not public, government owned. I don't know how many people use them within, but I'm sure a lot of corporations and things like that are working with KfW. I mean, KfW works with a lot of the big financial institutions. So, what I found interesting, you know, they're saying that KfW, you know, is working on this stuff. It says, in Germany, KfW is involved in energy efficiency refurbishment programs for homes. So, right here is what I found crazy interesting, is they put out a big old paper, Blockchain Gateway for Sustainability-Linked Bonds. And this was put out by the HSBC and Sustainable Digital Finance Alliance. And Germany's heavily featured in it. It says, BaFin, the German regulator, has classified security tokens as digital assets and was one of the first European countries to authorize an STO. BIT bonds. German regulations regarding paper for bonds are being revised to digital registration. Having been the source of half of the European green debt in 2019, Germany is planning to issue a green government bond. Yes. And who wrote this? Who wrote this paper or, you know, provided to it? KfW. 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 Multiple times. So this actually just came out in August of 2020. Boosting blockchain. Germany to introduce electronic securities. Germany is going to be issuing green bonds. One of the first securities, in my opinion, is going to be the green bond. I mean, there's a big old paper put out just recently. What was this supposed to be? Oh, did they delete the page I was looking at? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. So, regarding what I think is coming, the prediction. So, Commerce Bank And this Deutsche Börse, they use blockchain for a repo transaction settlement. This happened just in March 2019. And what does it say? The repo transaction was based on a public note of KfW Bank Group amounting to 10 million euros. Okay, that happened then. Well, this was 2019. Commerce Bank, KfW, and MEAG simulate a security transaction via the blockchain. That happened. And what blockchain were they using? Well, since 2015, Commerce Bank has been involved in an initiative launched by technology firm R3. R3 Corda. And this one was actually done on R3 too. Where does it say it? Oh, maybe it doesn't say it in this one. Oh yeah, here it is. So, and again, here's KfW using the blockchain for money market issue. And once again, it was R3. And actually, KfW, they launched a blockchain app called True Budget. True Budget, an open source app developed by KfW, will be tested in Burkina Faso, Africa, within the next 6 months with the assistance of global consulting companies Accenture and Bearing Point. And actually, that True Budget, it just won Best of Consulting Award recently in December. And it's a blockchain-based app. So KfW is obviously involved with R3 Corda. I don't know if R3 works with True Budget. I still need to do more research. But my prediction regarding this is Energy Web is going to announce a partnership using R3 for the banking sector to get a lot of these green assets on tradable, moving through banks. This is what, gets me really close to this. As Cointelegraph previously reported, the company's financing arm, Siemens Financial Services, took part in a blockchain pilot in August for bank guarantees using R3 Corda technology. So what was this article about? Siemens joins blockchain-driven energy platform to increase interoperability in the industry. Siemens, what was the foundation they joined? It was Energy Web Foundation. Siemens is German, KfW is German, Energy Web is German. It just all makes sense, you guys. So be on the lookout for that. I'm getting to your tips. BSN, the Blockchain Service Network. China is making big moves using Iris and Cosmos to bring blockchain to China. No one is talking about this. I don't know if they're using Cosmos. I know Iris is being used, but I haven't heard of Cosmos. Chico is Bag Hunter. I am Bag Hunter. Thank you for your tip. Thanks for the valuable info. No, thank you for tuning in and your tip, man. And thank you for listening to the info. Coins will be huge. So actually, that is, all I have for the live stream. Again, tokens I talked about, xDai, CVP, and Energy Web. I have prediction, big things are going to be coming for Energy Web regarding R3 and Dana. And just Germany as a whole. The writing is on the wall for it. We'll see. Oh, and another thing I wanted to get into. So they thank their study partners. And, some of these studies, remember I was showing you? Well, they don't list them right here, but for the blockchain scene, advisory board of Dana, this is Dana right here. Dana's article. For the blockchain scene, Ed Hess, Energy Web Foundation for Application Group Asset Management. Actually, that gets me going somewhere. There's Simon, study partner with them. Asset management. Asset management, asset management, asset management. Huh. Interesting. This stuff's in German. I already looked at this, but it won't translate it either. Interesting. Yeah, that gets me going down a deeper hole here soon. Oh, yes, that's awesome, Sphinx. Very thankful that you told me that. I actually, you know, should be getting off here soon. Oh, yeah, 2,076 viewers. Oh, it's showing up right there. So, video isn't shadow banned. So, I actually want to end the stream while I'm still up and living large, living a good life. Again, I will be continuing the stream on Theta, as I am streaming on there. So, what's up, Theta viewers? Link for that is in the description. And Monday, great video regarding, I'm not going to tell you, but it has to do with layer 2 applications. And I talked about it in the stream. So again, thank you guys for all your tips. Unipower, I haven't looked into it. There has been a lot of hype shill going on, but I personally haven't looked into it. Appreciate your tip. Alright guys, well, I will see you on Theta, or I will see you on Monday. Peace out.